must be a fool to think I would ever join forces with the likes of you.
Iris, we have a great deal in common. Like I said before, we're a lot alike.
I actually think you believe that.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
In what way are we alike?
Well, if you want something, you don't let anything stand in your way. You go after it until you get it, right? I'm the same way.
You're referring to how you got Dennis away from your sister.
Dawn wasn't right for him, Iris.
And you are?
Yes, because he needs someone strong behind him.
Aren't you confusing ruthlessness with strength?
Oh, come now. Let's not quibble over words, shall we? The point is, you've met your match.
Oh, have I?
Yes, you have. And you know the old saying, if you can't lick 'em, join 'em.
I would rather lose everything I have than join up with you.
Including Dennis? Because there's always that possibility.
Is that a threat?
Oh, heavens no, Iris. Just making an observation. I'm very realistic. I thought you were too. The fact is, you could lose Dennis. And you know that as well as I do.
Out.
Pardon?
I want you out of my house this instant.
Very well. That's what you want. Second thought, maybe I should talk to Alex about this matter since I'm already here.
You leave Alex out of this.
I want to. But since you've become so intractable, I don't see I have any alternative.
You will not speak to my husband about this.
As a matter of fact, I think Alex might be more sympathetic about what I'm proposing since he really is Dennis's father.
What you're proposing?
Yes. Don't you think he'd want Elliot out of the picture too? That way he can claim his own son, and rightfully so.
Oh, I suppose you're getting ready to reveal that bit of information to him.
That Alex is his real father? Oh, no. In that respect, I'm a little smarter than you are, Iris. When it comes to Elliot, Dennis can't be pushed. As a matter of fact, he may become more protective of Elliot if he knew the truth.
And then what?
I think we both could lose him.
Oh, of course. He'd be furious with you for knowing the truth all this time and keeping it from him.
Oh, but he'd be more angry with you. Because you've kept the truth from him all his life.
Yes. But it might be worth letting him know if it meant he'd get rid of you.
You don't mean that.
I love my son. And I would do almost anything to get him out of your clutches.
Well, it just won't happen. And you could very easily lose Dennis if you're not careful.
Get out of my house before I have you thrown out.
Yes, actually, it is time I was leaving. I have a lot of things to do today. Besides, I thought I'd give you a little time to think over my proposition before I go to Alex.
Iris, what are you doing down there? Coffee's getting cold.
I'm coming, darling.
Hey.
Hello, Alex.
Iris, you didn't tell me that she was here.
Didn't Vivian tell you?
No, not a word.
Ah, just like her.
Well, I just stopped by to see if you two could have dinner with us sometime soon.
I'd like nothing better.
Good. I think it's time that I really got to know my in-laws.
Well, we'd like to know you better, too, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Great. Well, then I'll leave it up to Iris to set a date, all right?
All right.
Hope to see you soon.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nice to see you. That was sweet of her to drop by like that, wasn't it?
Nothing sweet about it.
Why do you say that?
Oh, well, I don't trust anyone who shows up at this hour of the morning.
Iris, you're not serious.
Breakfast is ready.
Oh, come on, darling. We don't want our eggs to get cold.
Vivian. Tell me, is there something going on around here that I don't know about?
I'm the wrong person to ask, Mr. Wheeler. I don't know a thing.
I can't think of a nicer way to begin the day than by seeing you, Dennis.
We were discussing the trouble he's having with his mother over Elliot.
Oh, because of the charges that have been brought against him?
Well, that's part of it. But the problem really began when Alex offered me a job.
And Iris wants you to take the job.
Yeah, she won't take no for an answer.
Now, this is the job as Alex's executive assistant you're talking about,
That's
isn't it?
right.
But I thought that was the post that Ryan Connor holds at present.
It was, but apparently he's leaving and relocating.
Well, that's quite a position for a young man your age.
Yes, I agree with Stryker. But the job doesn't interest you?
Look, don't get me wrong, Vicky. It's got nothing to do with Alex. It's just that I want something different.
Well, different how?
Look, this might sound kind of corny, but I want to be involved with people's lives.
But you are involved with people running West North.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I want to make an effect on their lives. I want a job that makes a difference in the world.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
I think I do, Stryker.
Well, now, look, you are established in the art world, Dennis. You got experience. It's not the kind of thing you want to toss aside without giving it a great deal of thought.
I know that.
Now, look, you're a young man. You got a lot of time to decide what to do. You just mustn't jump headlong into something.
Look, it's not as if I'm making plans to change my whole life tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I don't know what direction I want to go in right now.
But you do want to be with people and affect their lives in some way.
Well, hopefully for the better.
You have some idea for Dennis, Vicky?
Maybe. Dennis, I don't know if this would interest you, but we do have an opening on the staff at KVIK. In some ways, it fits the description of the kind of work you want.
Well, what kind of opening is it?
As an assistant to one of our reporters.
Well, that sounds interesting, although I haven't had any experience along those lines.
Well, you got to start somewhere, son. Now, an assistant's job, it's sort of a training position, isn't it, Vicky?
Yes, and I was just thinking, Dennis is Elliot Carrington's son. And who knows, you may have inherited some of your father's journalistic abilities.
You'd be following along in your father's footsteps now. Would you like that?
Or would it bother you to be in the same field? Elliot is one of the best, and you'd have a lot to live up to.
That's certainly something to think about.
Well, so's the job. I'd think about it a lot.
All right, I will. Listen, I have an appointment in about a half an hour with a framer, so I've got to run, okay?
Nice to see you,
Nice
Dennis.
to see you too, Vicky.
Listen, what do you say if I call Dr. De Silva and find out if there isn't some possibility of your seeing Elliot sometime later today?
I would appreciate it if you do that.
Okay, I'll call the gallery as soon as I know something.
Thanks very much, Stryker. Bye, Vicky.
Bye-bye, Dennis.
Bye.
I'll see myself.
Oh, all right. I'll talk to you later.
What are you thinking, Stryker?
What a nice young man he is.
I couldn't agree more. But I'm a little worried about Dennis seeing Elliot.
Why? Because Iris won't like it?
Oh, she won't, but we can deal with that.
Well, then what is it?
Well, I was thinking perhaps I should see Elliot before Dennis does. Well, you remember what he was like the last time we saw him right after they brought him into the hospital?
Yeah, he was pretty weird, wasn't he?
I don't want Dennis to see his father like that.